Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to Inept Pit, episode 38, correct?
Yes.
Hell yeah, episode 38. I'm your host, Drew Campbell. The fat guy is Evan Sasiela.
Yeah, how's it going?
We're back again, another week of debauchery, sadness, liquor, and extreme disappointment.
Yeah, the first episode in 3 weeks where we haven't had a guest on.
Yeah, we're going to have another one, but I figured we were going to talk about our weekend together, and it'd be weird to have someone sit through that wasn't there for it, you know?
I wouldn't call it a weekend together. I would call it any other time we've hung out, but to the extreme.
A night of full hedonism.
Pretty much, yeah.
Full indulgence. A night that they write books about, they write stories about, they write movies about, people tell their kids about.
Yeah, if we can remember anything that happened.
I do. It was a heroic night. Very heroic, in my opinion. We saved all of Middle Earth, if you ask me.
It kind of went by pretty fast.
Went by really fast. It's crazy how fast time can go when you just keep bar hopping and are getting annihilated drunk.
Yeah, because we started around 7:30 on Friday night.
Well, let's prefix it. I came up with this idea as you were coming, like the day before you came into town, I think.
Yeah, literally the day before.
Now I called it There and Back Again, which in Saginaw, in the downtown side of it, in that district, there's 9 bars all within walking distance of each other.
Yes.
So I came up with the idea that we start at the good old trusty, just the home base Steamers. And we walk to every other bar and then back and do them all over again in reverse order and call it There and Back Again, just like the journey that Bilbo Baggins took to go defeat Smaug.
I literally think you just watched Lord of the Rings and we're like, we need to do this. How can I apply this to my life?
How can I make myself the honorable hero that is Bilbo Baggins? I know, I'll just instead of traveling my way across Middle Earth, I will drink my way across Saginaw.
Yeah, just bar hopping is somehow a quest.
It became my quest, dude, and I did it. I gave the dwarfs their home back. I brought them back to the Lonely Mountain, and then I returned to the Shire once again in one piece.
It's kind of how it felt when we came back and I just saw those people. It's like, wow, this kind of is like it's like a welcome home.
It was, wasn't it?
A lot of people.
The peaceful Shire where nothing bad ever happens.
There's just a bunch of people that are like, how was it? It's like, I can't believe you guys knew I was on a journey.
Yeah, dude, the word got around.
Yeah.
It spread like wildfire. People heard. You take a quest that heroic, people start talking about it. They spread the word. There's whispers on the winds as travelers travel into different towns. They spread the words of 2 heroes questing across the land to save everybody.
Which means Drew just basically told, hey, I'm doing this thing.
Yeah, I mean, I told like 2 people, and then
that spread throughout the bar.
It spread throughout the bar, but we made it, man. So you want to go down the list of the bars?
We're gonna name drop establishments.
Yeah, we're gonna name drop them, and then we're gonna review them on how much we like them and our experiences at each one of them.
Well, I like them all.
Okay, well, you're insane.
I mean, yeah, I guess we started at Steamers.
Steamers. We're not gonna get too much of Steamers. Fine establishment. It is just welcoming. Real loving family vibe I get from that place. Just a real home. Just a real home away from home. Just a real bar away from home that knows my name.
Yeah.
Which we immediately picked up our third party member, which was Nick.
Shout out Nick,
which we're going to get into Nick in a little bit. I got some news about Nick.
Okay.
But Nick joined us. And we traveled from there over the Liquid Lounge. Now, Evan, what was your experience at the Liquid Lounge like?
That was cool. I mean, they gave us a draft of Miller Lite, and I enjoyed it. Just seemed like a nice little bar.
I don't know what you think is nice about a bar where the bartender's teeth are just fucked.
That was your big takeaway?
Dude, I don't want anyone serving me drinks or food that has fucked up teeth. Like real bad. Like clearly you drink Mountain Dew when you wake up. That's the first thing. Like you start your morning, Mountain Dew. What's for lunch? Mountain Dew. And what's for dinner? Mountain Dew. Hey, guess what? I woke up in the middle of the night. I need a drink. What am I gonna have? Mountain Dew. Do you ever brush your teeth? What the fuck is teeth brushing?
I hope that guy he's not listening.
I hope he does listen. Maybe he figures out the teeth thing. That'd be my number one thing if I had teeth like that. I'd be like, all right, how do I fix this? I'd rather have a teeth than a car any day of the week. She said, right now, Drew, you can either lose, not even all your teeth, you lose 2 of your teeth or you lose your car. What are you doing? I'm, like, I'm losing the car every time.
I wasn't looking at the guy's teeth.
How could you not? They're in his mouth.
So I'm not staring at them. I didn't think they were that big.
They're in his mouth slapping away at you. They aren't that big. They weren't there. That was the problem.
Well, still, yeah. They weren't. I don't think they were that noticeable.
They were extremely noticeable.
Oh.
First thing I know is walk to the bar. He said hello, and I went, "What the fuck's wrong with your teeth?"
Yeah.
Like he's touched my beer, man. That's when I knew I am a brave hero because I sat there and I still had that beer. I did that for all of you out there. I did that for the dwarves to get their home back.
It's a second stop. You act like there was a monster there.
It is. That was the troll. That was a troll we just encountered.
I thought it was fine. We were only there for like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, we were there for like 20. But from there, Evan, where did we travel from there? Stop 3.
I went to Retros.
Correct.
Retro Rocks.
And there ain't nothing notable there. It happened. Nothing. It was very passable. We just got
because you said we need to go to Retros and hit the bar next door quick.
Yes, we were already taking too long. We took too long at Liquid Lounge, man. That's so many bars. It's gonna be like so many bars. We gotta hurry up. It was already 8:30.
Yeah, spent like 40 minutes at the first 2 bars.
Dude, we spent like an hour at the first 2 bars almost. So we had to fucking make up some time. So we slammed that beer, boom, right over to Woody's, which is where it gets real interesting because there's a young lady behind the bar at Woody's that hypnotized
Hypnotized, and she not hypnotized me. I just forgot how to do math.
She didn't hypnotize you. She hypnotized you.
Hypnotize?
Hypnotized.
Is this a pun with the word tit?
Yes. Finally, you got it.
God, I literally thought you didn't know how to say hypnotize.
No, hypnotize.
She didn't. I just forgot how to do math. I literally
Evan, I saw you pig, just staring at her bosom.
No, I was not.
Staring at her bosoms, man.
I was not.
I saw you. Well, she walked up. She goes, "All right, that'll be $6." And Evan pulled out how the 20 went. As he's staring at her.
Do math.
As he's staring at her bosoms, just going You can, just take it. And she goes, you want me to just keep all the change? And I went, Evan, it was $6. You told me to keep all the change. You want change back? And he goes, I want some change back.
Yeah. I gave her a 20.
But that's not how it happened. It wasn't like you just went, oh, here's a 20. Can I get some change back? You were literally hypnotized.
Maybe I had one too many already. Three Miller Lights in.
Maybe you just fell in love with a lady's bosoms like a real perv.
No.
Yeah, you're pervy.
Nah, she got a
good tip. What?
I gave her a good tip.
I thought you said something else. Or something like, Jesus, Evan. That womanizer in you came out. Yeah, of course you gave her a good tip. I wonder why. You were hypnotized, boy, Evan. You fucking creep.
Anyway, we drank outside.
We drank outside, getting a heavy talk about Metallica.
I don't know how that happened. I ended up pulling up Metallica track lists because you helped her in the debate.
I wanted to talk about how the Black Album was all right, actually. And it gets a lot of hate. It lost a lot of fans, but I actually still like that album. I don't like the albums that followed it, but the 5th album, the Black Album by Metallica, sound album, worth the listen. But wait 1 second. I think I got a burp. No, I guess I don't. All right,
okay. Oh, we went to, after that. We went to Old Town Distillery,
Yes, which
which
is
they do
now.
not serve beer. They just serve mixed drinks and cocktails and that sort of thing.
And then we had that's when we had to switch it up. We
And
had to give a
I
real
had apple cider with rum. It was pretty good. Pretty
right.
quick.
That's exactly what I had, and the reason you got it was because that's what I got, and you're my beta.
Pretty much.
You're my beta. You're like, True, what'd
Look,
you get? I'm like, I got the Bane cider cocktail, and you were like, all right, I'm gonna get the Bane cider cocktail.
I didn't want to read the menu. It sounded good when you said it, so that I
It
was
is.
down with it.
It was
It was
tasty.
pretty good, yeah.
It's just Bane cider and rum. I think that's it,
Yeah, that's literally what it was.
and it was delicious. Nick ordered himself a creamsicle, but yeah, he started complaining about how he hadn't eaten that day, and was like, "Well, you didn't eat, Nick." And then he just started eating. He asked for some pickles, and he just ate some pickles there. Like cocktail pickles. He was just munching on them. And that lady, I'm gonna review this place. Real rude lady behind the counter, man.
She wasn't rude. She was
Was
just.
rude. I was tapping, and she scolded me for it. I was like, "All right, well, your tip just got smaller." Like in my head, I made a note of that. I'm like, "All right,
I
scold
don't
me."
think she was scolding you. She was trying to make conversation.
That was not
Literally, we
conversation.
were one of two groups in that establishment. And
Exactly.
you tapping
Be
was
nice.
the most interesting thing that was happening.
She didn't say that. She's like, "Can you stop?" And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just like music." Sorry, you're not playing music in this bar and it's dead silent. I had to make my own.
Yeah, there was like silent sports in the TV.
And there's two friends. Then there's two. Sorry, I just yawned. I just woke up from a nap.
Yeah.
There's two friends that are clearly having a nice outing, and then there's us just like fucking raging. Like, come on, we gotta get going. We have so many more bars to
The
hit.
sun's still out. It's like, geez.
Yep. So I slammed my drink real quick. I was scootered and then skedaddled out the back.
Yeah,
Where you
that's what we
soon
did.
followed, and then we had to wait for Nick. And meanwhile, I'm just blaring some Pearl Jam in the parking lot, dude.
I remember that.
Just loving life, listening to the State of Love and Trust, dude. Just going, oh, it's a good tune. What a good tune this is.
What a good band.
It was a good band, but it was an even better tune. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, sounds better than the actual group.
Well,
Then we went.
oh, go ahead.
So we went to Hamilton after that.
Hamilton Street Pub. Get the full name in there, dude. We're just advertised driving. This is essentially our reviews of the bar of Saginaw's. The bars of Saginaw.
Old Town Saginaw.
Hamilton, which is like, it was fine. It was a $5 cover to get in for essentially nothing happening inside.
I had to wear a wristband all night. That's fine.
We had to wear a wristband. We went inside. We paid $5, and we got in. I was like, for what? There's nothing even going on right now.
There was a stage. There was music playing from the stage, but there was no like DJ. And it was just, I think there was like a piano up there. I think
There was just an MP3 player playing, man.
Yeah, pretty
we paid
much.
$5 we paid $5 to listen to someone's Spotify playlist.
It was pretty good tunes though.
No, I don't even remember a single song.
No, I don't remember. I just
Yeah,
I remember not being angry at the song. But I was like, okay, I could vibe with this.
Oh my God, vibe. How old are you, Evan?
25.
Did you just say the word vibe?
Yeah.
Dude, you're not on a TikTok or a kid. Why are you saying vibe?
The Inept Pit TikTok coming soon.
Yeah, dude, Evan's been playing too much Fortnite. Next he's gonna floss on me. Jesus Christ. Act your age. Act your age, Evan. Trying to be hip.
I mean, my vibe.
Trying to be hip and say vibe. Just trying to be cool. You want to drop the V word. Make sure all the youngums know. Make sure the youngums still know look like you're cool. I don't care. I say vibe all the time. It's all right.
Okay. Exactly.
I'm unnecessarily giving you shit, but I've never heard you say vibe before.
It's the first time for everything.
What made you bring that out? What brought that one out of the old Chutes and Ladder Canyon?
I don't know. The alternative was groove.
Groove is cooler.
Also, I feel like the 1970s disco, that's a word he used.
Well, yeah, that's why it's cooler.
Yeah.
The 70s were cool, man. Look at my hair. Was that with you that I was talking about how I got a real 70s vibe going?
When?
I didn't even realize it. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't with you. I'm asking.
It wasn't me. I don't think it was.
I realized I kind of looked like I got these 70s. I got bushy sideburns that I rock. I rock some.
You look like you could be a member of the Bee Gees if you had
Right.
like some more facial hair.
I look like I could be an extra on that 70s show.
You do actually. You look like you could be Hyde's friend or something.
Yeah, hi. Let's go. I'm fucking high. That's it. I don't know. What's that show about? I didn't really watch it. This gets stoned, right?
Pretty much 6 kids live in Point Place, Wisconsin, just growing up through the late 70s. Tommy Chong's in it.
You even know the name of the town they live in.
That's my favorite sitcom.
Oh man, you like sitcoms? That's sad.
No, it's the only really the only one I like.
Only one I really like is Sanford and Sons. Watch,
when we tried to upload this, we're gonna get a copyright claim that you tried to hum the theme song.
Red Fox is gonna give me a cease and desist from the grave.
Yeah, but Hamilton was fun. Hamilton Street Pub. Check it out if you're in. Check out all these bars.
No, I've already suggested 2. You should not. 2 of these you should definitely avoid. So next stop, Junction.
Old Town Junction. I had to wait like a half hour to use the bathroom.
Yep, and I was just out there just sitting, just enjoying the nice weather.
There's karaoke going on.
Yeah, well, I'm listening to karaoke, just buzzed, just enjoying the tunes, loving life. I think I'm saying I'm loving life just so much right now. That's like my new favorite thing to say because I just feel like it's funny to say. Just here I am, just loving life, like just living the best life I can, loving life. Like those 2 are like very fun phrases. All of you should start saying that more. It's like, what are you up to? Oh, I'm just chilling, loving life. Like,
no, it's the classic is how you doing? Oh, I'm hanging in there.
Yeah, by my neck. Suicide. Get it? All right. You got to throw in one dark joke every episode. Otherwise, they won't keep coming back, man. That's why people are here for. We're trying to bring back the darkness that's inside of them. We cast you back into the fires so you shall return as a phoenix, brighter and stronger than ever. You'll emerge from ash. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what are you talking? Yeah,
I don't know. I
think people come here now just for our shenanigans. We always do something crazy, and now every episode.
We're just getting into bunkles. I get myself in a lot of jams. I got to work my way out of. You know.
Side note: I'll be in Saginaw again this weekend.
Oh hell yeah! For what?
I think the doctor's appointment.
Oh. So we're going to do there and back again.
We're not. That was a one-time thing.
No, we'll figure out something to do, though. Maybe we'll go do some mics together in Detroit.
On what, Sunday, Saturday?
Friday? Yeah, Friday. You know, the day that's the end of the week.
I don't plan coming in Friday.
Oh. You have a doctor's appointment on Saturday?
No, it's Monday.
So you're taking a day off work?
It's the plan.
Oh, man, if I have Monday off, you know things are going to get wild between us, right?
I'm going home after that.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're getting crazy. You're getting crazy with me. We're going to unleash a whole nother demon from you.
Is that where you were at last night?
Where?
Were you at the bar last night?
No, I wasn't at the bar last night. Why?
Oh, I texted you.
Oh, I was camping last night. I didn't get anyone's texts. I had no service. But let's get back to the story. I'll talk about camping here in a minute.
We just went on a weird tangent there.
Yeah. So you're at the junction, and Evan comes back, and then these real 2 white trash piece of shit women go up and sing that Kid Rock song. You know that one? I took your picture away. Sat down and cried. I just sucked your dick. Still I can taste you on my lips. I think that's how the song goes. That song. You don't remember that? Oh, you must have been already drunk. They sang it so terribly, and then we left, and I was just talking about how bad it was.
I remember there was that table behind us that was singing, and then we joined in with them.
That was the second time around, dude. Your timeline's all fucked up.
That was the first time.
You're fucking up the timeline, Evan.
All right, well, that'll be straight. So
I mean, Evan, to be fair on your part, time is not actually linear. That's just the illusion in which us humans perceive it as. So really, none of this happens in any order, and you're not wrong, Evan. It could have happened then.
I was gonna say, we literally, when we came back the second time, we literally sat at the same table. It was it was dark.
Hey, you're jumping ahead. Jumping ahead here. So, at Hamilton, we did forget to mention that we did lose Nick, but then Nick had returned to us like the Lord and Savior after 3 10-minute intervals. Nick had returned to us.
Yeah, he did.
Bearing gifts of Bud Light and frankincense and myrrh.
Yeah. He didn't have Bud Light.
He did have Bud Light.
Well, for him, you're acting like he just presented us with free Bud Light.
No, I'm just saying, if one person brings Bud, if you come to a table with beer, that's a gift for all of us, because we're all enjoying a luxurious domestic light beer together.
We did. That was the whole night with us enjoying light beer, light domestic.
A light domestic, just a real nice light domestic. Yeah, just a proud American boy just drinking this light domestics. Real patriotic of me and us,
Yeah.
Well, drank them, popped off, then off to where, Evan?
The Scottish Inn.
Yes, where we devoured. That is where Nick did present us with gifts of French fries.
They're really good.
They were good fries. They're just really greasy fries, and he presented them as a gift. He got down on his knees and he said, "Thank you, sirs, for letting me join this epic quest. I thank thee for blessing me with the honor, and I will not falter. I will see this through to the end." And we said, "You stand up, Nick. You are an official member of the group."
I remember that at all.
You don't remember that? I might have made that up. Yeah, I might have made that part up.
Made that up. I
might be getting too Lord of the Ringsy on this one.
Yeah.
I'm losing the sense of fantasy and reality. They're all just blended together, man.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't even know what's what anymore. What's up, what's down? I can't tell, but I can tell you this. I had another Miller Lite there, and it was a beaut.
So after that, we went to the Sports Page Lounge.
Now, this gets hilarious, in my opinion, because before we even walk in there, Nick points out how me and you are about a foot taller than everyone else in the bar.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Guys included. So that and I'm laughing about that. And then we walk in and I'm like, holy shit, he's right. I could see everything in here. There's no one even remotely blocking any line of sight.
Well, most people were just sitting down.
Still, even then, you could tell people were short even when they were sitting down.
And then the true thing was people got up to say hi to us.
Before that, first off, we were real lookers. We were real bells of the ball that night at that sports page. We were turning all the heads, guys and gals. Everyone had to take a second look at us. There's like, oh my God, look at these behemoths walking in. Look at these two fantastic specimens of men. I bet you they're great heroes on a quest. And I said, yes, we are. We will have your finest Miller Lite, please.
All right, here's a bottle.
Here's a bottle. Thank you, lords and ladies of the lands of Sports Page.
You treat every bar like it's a land we've conquered.
It's a kingdom, dude, that we have brought fruition to again.
Yeah.
Sports Page, you once were nothing, but now me and Evan are here, and you are now something. Congratulations. That really was the Lonely Mountain, dude. It was just a bunch of dwarves in there, just a bunch of short dwarves. We made it the Lonely Mountain. We reconquered it from Smog, which was that large lady that was out front that I beckoned away. She said hi.
That at all.
She said hi, and I said, no, thank you, please.
Yeah, I remember that. Was I around at the time?
I don't know.
I
was drunk, and a lady outside the bar before I went in there said hello, and I said, no, thank you, please.
That's what you said out loud?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
I was drunk at that point, but yeah.
I know, that's still pretty funny to say. Hello, no thank you. I don't need your company.
Please. I'm all friend up, man. I got too many of you.
Yeah, it was just at that time, it was just me and Nick.
Yeah, and then again, we sat down. I was so drunk, I went up and requested another Post Malone song.
What was this? Our first one that played?
What was that?
You requested Circles, but was there a first Post Malone song that played? You said another Post Malone song.
No, I only requested one song.
Oh, yeah, and you had to wait like 3 songs.
But that wasn't that funny part. It was just like when we sat down and all these other men felt intimidated that we were going to snatch up their girlfriends because we were the charming, valiant knights that we were, and wandered into this ye old tavern. And
it kind of got the vibe of a ye old tavern.
It did have a vibe of a ye old tavern. If it was just in modern times, more white trash and more sports and less teeth. Right?
That's your big takeaway from people watching at the bar is just no one has good teeth.
There's a lot of people in Saginaw that don't have good teeth. And I'm not even saying I got the best ones on the planet. They could be a little whiter, but I got them straight and they're all there, so I can at least can brag about that.
Yeah.
My teeth are all there. None of them are hiding behind other ones either. What's with that about? Well, why are teeth hiding sometimes? Have you ever seen that in someone's mouth? There's a little teeth behind a big tooth going, you can't see me. You can't see me. But you can see him a little bit. If you look, you see a little bit of that.
Yeah.
What is it? Just a shy tooth? Is he just scared to be out there in the world?
I can't wait for your 20 minutes on teeth.
He's got he's just a little tooth. He got stage fright.
What's up with the 4 teeth in the back? Why are they back there? Come up.
What's up? Get forward, dude. Why are you all the way back there? Don't you move up, get some better seats, man. Watch the show. Especially if you're missing some in the front, bring some guys from the back. Let them get the seats. No one's sitting there.
Yeah.
That's community, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. This episode was a real train wreck of an episode.
It's an Inept Pit.
But at this point, that's when Nick parted from us.
Yeah.
He was on it. He had now found his own quest. It was one of love that called him back to Hamilton Street Pub. His heart beckoned to him for the lady he once loved and had lost. And I relinquished him from his duty to the fellowship. I relinquished him from his duty to the fellowship to return to his beloved and take her hand. It was a beautiful story. It brought a tear to my eye.
This sounds like the spinoff to Your Highness, just your drunkenness.
Yeah. It's my own movie.
We dressed up a bit funnier, it's like olden times.
Let's do it again. Let's get a whole fellowship, though.
Yeah. We have shields and swords and shit.
I think there needs to be 9 of us. 9 of us. Yeah, the fellowship had 9 members. So we need a group of 9. I would clearly be Frodo because I'm really just the whole reason everything's happening.
Pretty much, yeah. You're the leader.
I'm the ring bearer. I'm not necessarily the leader, but without me, there's nothing. I'm just the whole point of everything. I'm the real center of attention. And Evan, you would obviously be Samwise Gamgee, my patented best friend / servant / sex slave.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
My beta to my alpha. That's all that movie was. Sam was just alpha's. It was Frodo's beta. There's no way that Frodo didn't slide up in them Sam cheeks at one point during that long quest. They didn't see any women, man. It took them forever. They didn't even see other people. It was just them on the forest. You think one night they're just cuddling for warmth, just trying to get that body heat, and all of a sudden, uh-oh, Sam, what's that knocking at your back door? That's a little Frodo dong. He says, let me in. Let me in, Sam. It's cold. It's cold out here. It's cold out here. Let me indoors, man. I just want to get warmed up. I'll be out in a jiff, dude. I won't make a mess or nothing. And he said, all right, you can come in, but you have to leave. No, don't wipe your shoes off. Don't take your shoes off. And then you just take your shoes off all in that ass. It's an analogy for coming, I think.
It sounds like a Robot Chicken sketch.
Everything I say is a Robot Chicken sketch.
Pretty much.
I'm a walking Robot Chicken sketch. Shit. Oh, well. Where were we?
We're about to leave the sports
page. But then this one we departed from Nick. We returned to the junction once again.
No, we went to Scottish Inn.
Scottish Inn. Sorry, my bad. I'm a little off balance on this. We went to Scottish Inn, but I said, dude, we're losing time. We got to hurry up. I said we just shot it out at this one.
Terrible idea.
It was.
Terrible idea.
This is how I really started to go over the edge. We did that shot, and I went, whoo! I remember getting out and being like, God damn, am I drunk? Well, there's about 8 more bars to go.
Then we went to the junction.
But before that, we stopped at a liquor store because I needed cigarettes.
Yes.
And I went in there, and there was a guy that worked at a different liquor store down there working at this liquor store. And I said, what are you doing here?
I remember that. You literally opened the door and yelled that like you knew he was there.
Yeah, what are you doing here? You're not supposed. I was like, you don't belong here. This is your home. And he goes, I'm working here tonight. And I go, I hate crossover episodes. Well, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I feel like it means everything. It means nothing and everything at the same time. When I said I hate crossover episodes.
For the people listening, you have to imagine how quick that was. Drew literally opened the door and saw him, and you're like, "What are you doing here?
You don't belong here. I hate crossover episodes."
Yeah, it's literally like that. Then succession.
I'll have a pack of cigarettes, please. Marlboro Red Black shorts.
And then we went back to the junction.
Which now we got pretty toasty. This is where night starts to get blurry for me. My retention of all details will start to falter. My reoccurrence of events might be fabricated. But I remember getting to the junction, drinking. Someone's staying in there's a lady with a big old sun hat, even though the sun had set. Very confusing wardrobe, if you ask me. But, sometimes I like to wear my sunglasses at night. So how can I really diss?
Yeah, I think you had them on.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring the look back. I'm trying to bring sunglasses at night back because I think it's just hysterical looking.
Bono does.
It's funny, right? It's genuinely good looking. Like, not good looking, like, oh, good looking, like, it's good looking as, like, that makes me smile. That guy looks like a dickhead. I like looking like a dickhead. It's fun. I
mean, yeah.
But I don't remember. I remember that girl in the sundress, no sun, singing. And then no one was singing, so he just put on a song as Bohemian Rhapsody, and me and you just went ape shit for Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
We even did the back and forth singing of it.
Yeah, we did
we should have karaoke'd it, honestly.
Yeah.
I wanted to karaoke, but I realized that home was calling us. The Shire was so far, I was getting homesick at this point. We'd been out so long. I had to make it home. So we finished up our drinks there. We said adios. That group wanted us to stay and sing. They wanted us to stay. They said, please.
We're like, no. They were our evil tormentors. We had
what were they? What are they? They were the sirens in the water, dude. Calling us. They were calling us off the water. They were whispering. They said, stay here. We got boobs and beer. And it's like, no, we are on a noble quest that's beyond. It's based off chivalry and beyond lust and temptations. You will not tempt me, you lustrous sirens. Man, this episode's going to be like for 4 people with all these references. I'm making so many fantastical references, but unless you know what I'm talking about, they're probably going to be a real over your head on a lot of them.
There's going to be a comment that's like, this was pretty sick. This is what I've been needing.
This is exactly what I wanted out of this podcast.
I've been 38 episodes for this.
More token-esque dialogue, please.
Yeah.
From there, we went back to the pub. Ari paid, dude. Real VIPs. Just walked through the door, wristbands ablazed. And I don't remember a single thing that happened there. I remember we ran into Nick again.
Yep, that's all I remember, really.
Who was in the throes of love. Because his heart was just dragging him left and right. And he was just broken up inside, but he could not fight it any longer. And then that was all I remember. I just remember drinking. Did we talk to anybody? I
talked to someone who cousin of somebody that was supposed to be with us. Yeah.
Yeah. Real fucking asshole ditched us. How did he recognize you but not me?
I don't know. He asked if I did comedy.
Oh, is it a Mexican thing?
No.
Are you happen to be related to him? Are you guys cousins?
No, he just said he said comedy.
Sure you're not cousins?
Is that your new accusation?
I feel like they're all your cousin.
No. I don't know. It's such a weird thing. It sounds like something that you would think of. Are y'all cousins?
Y'all look like cousins. You should kiss. Y'all should be kissing cousins. That's what I say. Fuck, dude. Really, cousins is just a social construct, and love is love. So just let it out, man. Mac on the lips with them, please.
Nah.
No. Again, don't remember much of that. Finally, back to retros.
Well, we went to Woody's and Retros because the Old Town Distillery, at this point, Old Town Distillery and Liquid Lounge had both closed. We only had 2 bars left before we can go back to the first bar. Steve.
Yeah. Yes, we did. So
we went to Woody's and it was just chaotic.
I remember getting a drink real fast.
I remember that too. I went to the bathroom like, oh, Drew's gonna be like a half hour. And I just saw you at the front, like, hey. I'm like, did you just cut like 15 people?
No, dude. I got in behind. There's a group of girls in front of me, and then they kept looking back at me, and I'm like, look, I'm not being creepy. I'm not trying to hit on you. I'm just waiting in line for a drink. And they got a big kick out of that. They moved out of the way. And then I bought the 2 beers. And then we just started chit-chatting because, I'm charming, said shit like that. And then you showed up. We drank our beers. We left.
Yeah, well, right next door where we drank outside.
Once again, which apparently Nick said he saw us at Retro Rocks. Do you remember that? I do not. Vince was at Retro Rocks.
Yeah, he was at the door.
Vince is fucking bouncing now.
Yeah.
Which I found out last week when I went to Retro Rocks, and he was just like, I'm gonna have to see your ID. I'm like, ha, yeah, sure, Vince. You can see these balls. And he's like, and then he was like, no, come on, man, I'm working. And I went, oh, you're being for real right now? Like, I also realized I told him, I'm like, dude, I hate that you're the bouncer here. And he goes, why? I'm like, well, it's cool that you're here right now. But that means if there is a problem and you start fighting someone, normally I wouldn't give a shit and just let the bouncer take care of it. But now I have to give a shit and get involved, and I'm not even getting paid for it.
Right. Yeah.
Because I got to support a friend. I got to just let Vince get his ass kicked by 3 dudes.
Yeah, I think it was pretty fine. It was pretty safe over there.
Oh, it was. I'm just saying in the event that something does happen.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I forgot to mention something about when we were way back at the sports page. Remember people were telling us how the sports page is dangerous?
I guess, yeah.
Someone told me they had a gun pulled out on them there and that it's kind of as dangerous. And then while we were there, everyone was terrified of us introducing us. That one guy came up and tried to grip my hand, like he tried to do that strong grip.
Yeah.
They introduced us because he was intimidated by our size. Well, I counter strong gripped him.
I didn't.
Oh, you pussy, dude.
I was just like, yeah.
I'm done with that, man. I hate people that fucking strong grip you. It's like, oh, I get it. You fucking are trying to be tough right now. Now I counter strong grip them. I got these giant meat claws, dude, and I work with my hands. They're calloused and rough. You want to try? I play the drums. I got muscles in my hands, man. You want to fucking counter grip me? You want to grip me? I'll counter grip you. These meat claws, they're bear claws. I will crush your hand. I'm sick of it. I never do that to people, but if you do that to me, I'm going to squeeze your tootsies off now. Or tootsies are your feet. So what is your hands, toes? What do you call hand toes?
I'm not sure.
Hootsies?
Yeah.
Footsies?
Hootsies.
We'll just call them hand tootsies. That's fun. Hand tootsies. I'll squeeze your hand tootsies off. Pop you off at the fingernails. Grip me. I'll counter grip you, motherfucker.
You could just say, I'll squeeze your hands off, and then that's a simpler way to put it.
Yeah, but it's not as fun. I like really delving into my vocabulary and trying to use unique
I think you're inventing words.
I am.
I don't think hand tootsies is an actual thing.
Well, it's 2 words that are actual things, so.
True.
Well, I mean, tootsies isn't probably a dictionary word, but everyone knows that you can call toes tootsies.
I guess.
I like saying it. Like if you're like at a lake, I think I'm gonna go just dip my tootsies in real quick. Just get a real test of the water. Just get my tootsies wet, you know?
Now that's a phrase I've heard in a long, long time.
Get your tootsies wet?
Just tootsies in general.
I love it. It's so fun. I use it all the time.
Well, I don't have tootsies. I got big feet that are ugly. No one wants to see them.
You still call them tootsies, man. Toes are not that big, especially the little ones. The pinky toe, that's a tootsie. That's always a tootsie. No matter how big your foot gets, your pinky toe is always a tootsie.
Massive toe.
They have reverse feet. They have big toe where their pinky toe is.
Yeah.
What would that do to your balance? Would that throw you off if your feet were the other ways?
Probably.
How does feet work? Because I know big toes are like big.
This is our quest is turning into how do feet work. That's where we're at.
Hey, smart people ask questions, man. I ask a lot of questions that other people are afraid to ask. How do feet work? I think that's a good question to ask. I bet most people could not answer it right now. Can you, Mr. College degree?
You need feet to move.
That's not how feet work. You just said you need feet to move. That's not how.
You mean how they work? That
the whole balance of but the whole balance.
Your brain sends messages to your feet.
No, motherfucker, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the balance of them. Arches.
It's flat.
It's not flat. Toes, feet are supposed to be arched. Mine are flat.
The balls of your feet, which is the big part right below your toe. They say runners should run on the balls of their feet because that brings you the most stability, I believe.
Okay. And then but what about the toes parts?
That's a good question.
If you lose, you're literally still like, why aren't they just all one big toe? Why do we need individual toes? Does that help with balance? Does that help with moving around things? So it's like if you step on a rock, you don't like throw your whole foot off. You can kind of curve around it with the tootsies.
Yeah, but it's curve. I think there's nerves, right? Nerves.
There's nerve endings for sure. There's nerve endings in
there. That's the nerves that lead to the feet.
No, stupid. That's not how that works. Okay, there's got to be something. I swear to God, it's for balance. I think if you lose one toe, your balance is dramatically affected. Just look it up. Look it up. See toes and balance.
Oh, here we go.
Well, I'm just wondering.
Oh my God! The first thing is, why do you need your toes?
Hell yeah, dude.
Wonderopolis.
I'm not the only smart person out there. There's a lot of hard thinkers like me. Great philosophers think alike.
I don't think that's a thing.
You want me to read this, or what are you doing?
I'll read it.
Okay.
I had to improve my reading skills after 2 episodes ago.
You embarrassed yourself last time.
What's your favorite part of your body? For some, it's their eyes because they allow them to see the world around them. Others couldn't do it without their ears because they love to listen to music. Many people would probably say their tongues since they bring the taste of delicious foods to life.
All right, we can skip this. Let's just get to the part about the tootsies. There we go. Do toes even do anything? Let's start with rest assured.
Rest assured, you need your toes. In fact, they're quite practical, even though we can't use them to clean the tree branches or pick fruits like chimpanzees can.
Speak for yourself, dude. I'll fucking try right now. I bet you I could. Who's this author think he is? That sounds like a challenge. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't. I can. I got strong tootsies. Continue, Evan. Sorry to interrupt.
Our toes serve a few important purposes. For example, your toes provide balance and support when you walk.
Oh my God, I'm smart as fuck. For a moron, I'm pretty smart.
When you walk, your toes maintain contact with the ground about 75% of the time. They exert pressure in a manner similar to metatarsal foot bones, integral to movement.
Sure. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that word, but we'll say
metatarsal.
Oh, it even has a definition. Any bone of the foot between the ankle and the toes. Sick, dude. That's my word. I'm going to try to fit that in when I go to the bar tonight. Well, like, yo, I've been having a lot of pain in my metatarsal bones. How's your metatarsal bones doing?
People are like, what's wrong?
We talk about, you don't know metatarsal bone. You don't know that? It's all the bones between your ankles and your toes, man. I don't know. Maybe you should try reading a book. Sorry you're not as educated as me. And then I put on my cape and walk out.
Your toes help your feet to bear the weight of your body when you walk. They play an even more important role in running. When you use your whole foot while running, your toes effectively increase the overall length of your foot, allowing you to run faster.
Look, you're learning something new every day. But actually, can you read that again? Because I totally zoned out for everything you said. I was miles away. I heard running, and I was just like, dude, I wish I was running through a field of dandelions right now.
Your toes help your feet to bear the weight of your body when you walk. They play an even more important role in running. When you use your whole foot while running, your toes effectively increase the overall length of your foot, allowing you to run faster.
Well, duh, because your foot's longer. That doesn't mean you need toes. It could still just be one longer foot. So I disagree with that part, what they just said there. You're like, your foot's longer, so you'll run faster.
It's all about balance, though.
I know, but that part, I'm saying I cut out that part. That part's nonsensical because I'm not saying like to cut off the toes, but why isn't it just all part of the foot? was going to be my question.
Of all your toes, your big toes are the most important. They play the most critical role in maintaining your balance. They also bear the most weight when standing. Your big toes can bear almost twice as much weight as the other toes combined.
You know what? I had a question. I just remembered why I probably know this thing about toes, and it just reminded me right here. Do you remember the Amanda Bynes show?
The Amanda Show, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Remember there was a skit that she used to have towards the end that was like supposed to be like a soap opera, but it was kind of a parody of one about her mom is like stuck in a hot air balloon and like never came back.
I vaguely remember this.
And then her dad was missing his big toe and always fell over because of it. And then her mom found the big toe connected to a balloon floating through the sky somehow.
I don't remember that at all. The only sketch I remember,
dude, her dad lost her big toe, and she like finds it up in the sky in a hot air balloon. And she was just like, "Is this my husband's big toe?"
I just remember the girls' room, man.
I think you could say Maha, the Maha girl, the Maha.
Yeah, Penelope.
That was a good show, dude. It was. That was a solid show.
I thought it was better than all that half the time.
Whatever happened to Amanda Bynes, dude? I miss her.
I think she like retired from acting.
Yeah, let's look that up. I'm done with this feet stuff. What happened to Amanda Bynes? What happened to good old Amanda Bynes? What was the last thing she did? Was she just another victim of childhood fame where she kind of lost it? She did like that one movie that I didn't really care for where she pretends to be the guy soccer player.
She's the Man? I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know. It confused me. I don't want a girl that I found attractive that young dressing like a boy. That was a lot to put on my head. Go down. Can you scroll down a little bit? I want to see her face. My view's blocking it. It's back from 2009. So no, don't even look at the picture. Yeah, so what's going on with her now? Let's find out what's happening right now. Oh, mental health and substance abuse problems. God damn. All right. Click that link.
Why?
Because that's what we're trying to figure out what happened to her. That's clearly what happened to her.
It's right here.
This is going to give you more detail. Okay, in 2012, Bynes was charged with driving under the influence in West Hollywood. I mean, that's pretty cool. She sounds fine. You know, I mean, people do that sometimes.
I will be the spokesperson for the podcast that we condemn. We do not condone driving under the influence.
Yeah, we don't condone being cool on this podcast anymore. 2 years later, the charge was dropped, and she received a 3-year. I can't read it. Can you scroll down? Or scroll up so I can read it? Scroll up. All right, right there, stop. 3-year probation in May 2013. I was charged with reckless endangerment and marijuana possession. Okay, but like those things don't add up together. Reckless endangerment and marijuana. She was found smoking in the lobby of her Manhattan apartment building. Okay, that one's so far. She just seems awesome. She doesn't even seem like she has a substance abuse problem or a mental health problem. But we'll see where this goes. When officers entered her 36th floor apartment, she allegedly threw a bong out the window. Well, yeah, she was trying to get rid of evidence. I mean, I understand.
Just throwing a bong out the window, like
she was trying to get rid of evidence. The cops were coming.
That could hurt someone.
Well, everyone's fine.
That's 36 floors.
Everyone's fine.
I'm just falling from the sky.
Evan, everyone's fine. Otherwise, she would have had an assault charge. Which clearly didn't happen. All right.
Someone probably picked it up and was like, oh, cool. Free bomb.
A New York County judge dismissed the case against her in June 2014. They're like, yeah, dude, this is ridiculous. In June 2013.
Judge Drew was just like, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's a new show.
In July 2013, Ventura County Sheriff's deputies detained her after she allegedly started a small fire in the driveway of a stranger in Thousand Oaks. Again, arson, sick, dude. I love this girl. I want to marry her, please. She's super funny and does crazy shit. All right, she was hospitalized under a 72-hour mental health evaluation hold. Bynes' parents filed for conservatorship.
Conservatorship?
Okay, I can't read. I'm tired. I woke up from a nap, and also I'm dumb. All right, give me a break. All right, man. Bynes' parents filed for conservatorship. Did I get that right?
Conservatorship.
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 Yes.
I sounded out a word and made it do the thing. Okay, conservatorship of her daughter shortly after her hospitalization began. In August, Bond's mother was granted a temporary. God damn it! There's that word again.
Conservatorship.
Conservatorship over Bond's affairs. In October 2014, Bond accused her father of emotional and sexual abuse in a series of tweets. Okay, this is starting to get wild now. Where parents protested their innocence, Bynes tweeted that her father had never abused her, but the microchip in my brain made me say those things, but he's the one that ordered them to microchip me. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, now it's getting a little, it's getting up there now. Days later, Bynes' mother again received conservatorship. God, I fucking...
Conservatorship.
Conservatorship.
Yes. It's the best time you said that word. Like, it was perfect.
Stop fucking with me. Stop having that word come up. Soon afterward, Bynes announced that she had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. And, oh, dude, I sound like I would love this girl. In August 2018, paperwork was filed to continue censorship. Until August 2020. In 2018, Bynes stated she had been sober for 4 years with the help of her parents. She also apologized of what she said on Twitter during her years of substance abuse. I'm really ashamed and embarrassed with the things I said. I can't turn back time, but if I could, I would. And I'm so sorry to whoever I hurt and whoever I lied about because it truly eats away at me. In an interview, Bynes stated that during her days of substance abuse, she would experiment with cocaine and MDMA. Still pretty cool. But the drug she abused the most was the ADHD prescription medication Adderall. Well, that's just essentially meth, but in a more legal form. Go down. Is there anything more?
That was it.
That was it? Okay, but also I noticed up here, first off, she's a badass bitch. I want to see a picture of her because I want to marry this girl. Apparently, Amanda Bynes is Jewish. Stop. Go down. God damn it, I told you to stop. Go down. You fucked up. Fucked up everything. Go down. Personal life. Go down. A little bit there. Stop. First off, she's Jewish. That gets me on another level. I like a nice big old Jew. I'm a fan of him. I'd like to date me one. Oh, man, that probably sounds bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't know. Dude, I'm being pro-Jew right now. I thought that's good.
I don't know.
I think they're beautiful people. All right. But in 2008,
we've been canceled. That was the last straw. No.
In 2008, Bynes briefly dated Seth MacFarlane after voicing a character in an episode of MacFarlane's show Family Guy. In 2020, on her Instagram page, she announced her engagement to Paul Michael. 3 weeks later, it was announced that they broke off the relationship. So she's back on the market, dude. But the announcement was later revealed to be false.
Oh, too bad, Drew.
Months later, that their Instagram accounts had been hacked. March 2020, Bynes shared an ultrasound photo on her Instagram account announcing that they were expecting their first child. She later deleted the post, and her lawyer confirmed that the couple were not expecting a child despite her initial claim. Oh, what? What is going on with her Instagram account?
I think it's hacked.
No, dude, she posted a picture and then she decided she wanted to kill the baby, so they deleted the post. I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened. What are you talking about? That never happened. You sound crazy right now. Yeah, look up a modern picture of her.
All right.
I want to see what my future wife looks like.
She's dating someone.
No, they already confirmed on Instagram it's not. They just said afterwards, oh, no. The baby's a problem. No, but they're not. No, there's no baby either.
You ready?
This is my meal ticket, dude. Yes, let me see my future bride. Oh, dude.
What?
Which one? Is it her with the black hair?
Yeah.
I like the black hair. She looking real goth, man. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's her boyfriend, fiance.
What did he do? How is he dating Amanda Bynes? What's his story? Look up Paul Michael. What's his story?
Probably says in this article from page 6.
No, just look up his Wikipedia so I know what he does.
Or we can read this.
This isn't going to tell me what he does. I don't want to read.
He didn't have his own Wikipedia page.
Look up him. They'll say stuff about him. Look up Paul Michael. Fucking Jesus Christ. Trying to look up about how he supported her after treatment. Boring.
That's like the most helpful thing.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't tell us his job at all. I want to know what he does that he was able to meet Amanda Bynes and now is dating Amanda Bynes. These are real questions asked by real people, and we want real answers. That'd be like if I had like an InfoWars style podcast. That's how I start. I'm like, these are real questions by real people, and we want real answers. Why are the frogs gay? Okay. Wow, this got really old there. Found Paul Michael shared some surprising news. I don't care. I got to know her Bo and future husband below. Where did they meet? The Nickelodeon alum reportedly first crossed paths with Paul in Alcoholics Anonymous class. Oh, wow. Okay, he's nobody. He's just a drunk. Man, is this how you meet celebrities that you had crushes on as a kid? Do I just have to go to AA meetings? I could do that. I don't even know anymore, dude. We're done. Oh, end of the fucking there and back again story.
Yeah, well, we went on a huge tangent there.
There and back again story. We got to wrap up real quick because we got to do plugs. We finally then left there. We traveled to Steamers. We're there hammered, drunk, celebrated, partied, all surrounded by friends, family, roommates, loved ones, ex-girlfriends. Just everything, dude. They were all there. And
okay, that was really, really funny. Because I was kind of like, okay, he just ran out of stuff. When you said that, that's a good one.
And we drank the night away, man. And then we left and just got a bunch of McDonald's. It was great.
Apparently I lost the Xbox controller at Drew's house.
I found it. But I want to say, after we left Steamers, we celebrated. We celebrated like in Valhalla with our friends after a quest well done. And after that, we returned.
The grand feast at the Grand Hall.
Yeah. No. Then after that, we returned to the halls of McDonald's to feast. To have a Warriors feast, dude.
Warriors feast of like 10 chicken nuggets.
You had 20-piece chicken
nugget. No, I did?
Yes, you did. 20-piece chicken nugget, large fry. I had 10-piece chicken nugget, 2 McDoubles.
That is a grand feast. That's like 3,000 calories each.
And we dined on goblets of high C of orange.
I remember the morning after when you took me home, you're like, hey, Evan, how's that shitty orange juice? That's what it was. After I barely drank it. It just sat out in room temperature for like 7 hours.
Yeah. Not even, dude. I got like 4 hours of sleep that night before I had to wake up, drive you back, and then go to work. But it was a fun night. All right, though. I didn't get to do. Okay, put a mental note, guys. Next episode, we did so much shit this week. I didn't get to 2 things. I also took my dad to go see Ron White at Casino. That's gonna be next week's episode. We're gonna talk about that, as well as I went on a camping trip. We're gonna get to those. Those are fun stories, but I'm sorry, my life is too crazy to fit all into 1 hour.
We have too much time talking about toes and Amanda Bynes.
Sorry, guys. I'm just living the best life I can. Just loving life. Just loving life.
Yeah.
All right. If you're listening to this on YouTube, make sure you smash the like button, crush the subscribe button, blah, 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 all the same shit. Leave a comment. Say which story you want to hear most, man. Which one's your top? What do you think about Tootsie's? I don't care. Something. What's your favorite bar out of the 9? Which one would you want to visit out of the 9 we said? Which one's your bar?
Yeah.
Which one's the bar you go to? All right. Besides that, if you're listening on Spotify, make sure you hit follow, download all the episodes, do it twice over. If you're listening on Stitcher, do the same thing, hit follow and download all the episodes. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcast, make sure you give us a 5-star rating, leave a little bit of review. And you guys know so important.
We still have not read the reviews, but maybe one day we will.
One day maybe we will, man. Maybe episode 50. Maybe that'll be the grand reveal, episode 50. We'll see how many reviews we got. 50 episodes. Maybe. No promises. Besides that, guys, the most important thing you can do is share the fucking podcast. I don't care what form you share it in, if it's social media or by word of mouth, if you're sharing the YouTube video or if you're sharing one of the actual audio versions. Oh, if you're sharing fucking one of our pages, I really don't care, but you really should be sharing a podcast. This podcast is free as fuck, and we beg you, it helps out so much. You are free advertisement. If you support the show, you should support it by sharing the podcast. If you like listening, share the fucking podcast. I repeat one more time. Share the fucking podcast. Our numbers are not where they used to be, guys. We had a dip, and that's because y'all used to share. Now you don't share no more. What guilty pleasure has this become to you? Say it loud. Say it proud. Say it loud. Say it proud. Say you are a fan of Inept Pit. Shout it from the mountaintops. Spread the love, man. Spread all the love you can.
That was very sincere. You're like, what guilty pleasures has become to you? Like, it was a violent attack. That was funny, though.
Yeah. All right. If you also, guys, you can contact us at ineptpit@gmail.com. If you want to book us for any future stand-up shows or live podcasts, you can do that there. Also, if you have any questions, concerns, or stuff you want us to talk about the show, you can do that there. We'll contact you back, man. Also, like our Facebook page, Inept Pit, spelled just like it sounds, but you're probably stupid and can't spell it. Let me spell it out for you. It's INEPTPIT. Figure out where the space is, bitch. And you follow us on Twitter at Inept Pit. Besides that, everything, do your own plugs. I'm not doing them no more.
You can friend me on Facebook.
Wait, do not do that. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't have people friend you on Facebook. What the fucking lunacy is that? Why? You're supposed to try that. Because, dude, Hollywood's all about faking it till you make it. You can't just be friend requesting fans.
Well,
you know how stupid that is? Don't do that. Evan, don't do that. You're bigger than that. You tell them to like a fan page or something like that. You're not supposed to You're supposed to act like you're better than these dumb motherfuckers, all right?
Well, follow me on Twitter at Salsa7, and I'm on Instagram at Salsa7.
There we go. And Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter at Salsa7.
Did you say that?
Yeah, it's Twitter on Salsa7 and Instagram Salsa7.
I'm real tired, dude. I didn't sleep a lot last night. Talk about the camper drink next time. Besides that, thanks for listening, I guess, or whatever. Peace.
Peace.